guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but you already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The goal. The nugget today is no remnants of the struggle. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go ahead and shake up this manifestation jar, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay? Let's see. Here we go. I pulled out. Looks like 3, and the first one is wet, wet, wet. Pay off home. Congratulations. The next one is wet, wet, wet. New friends. Congratulations. And last but not least is wet. Multi streams of wet income, and we'll take that all day long. Listen, y'all. No remnants of the struggle. What does that mean? Have you ever heard the story about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? It was 3 young men who were thrown in a fiery pit furnace. Why? Because they would not believe what a certain king was believing. In other words, they said, you're not going to make me change my mind. I am who I am at core. I'm going to do this way. I'm going to keep thinking positive. I'm going to keep thinking possible. I know what the end's going to be. I know everything's going to be all right. But the king wasn't feeling that. The king wanted them to kiss his feet, in other words, do things the way he was doing things. So he tossed them in that fiery furnace, right? And so instead of hearing screams, he didn't hear any of that. And so he asked the gentleman to go over there, hey, check on them. Because somebody's supposed to be screaming if they're in that fiery furnace, right? And so the guy comes back and says, hey, listen, no, nobody's screaming. Nobody seems to be in pain. They're actually walking around in the pit amongst all this fire. And he said, the strange thing is, we threw in 3, but I see 4 heads. And so when the king heard that, he told him to pull them out. Why? Because what had happened, who they were at core manifested. They didn't deviate from who they were, right? They stood strong. They stood strong and held strong on who they were at core to where it actually manifested. They were able to see that, hey, listen, who they say they are at core is indeed real. And guess what? When the king pulled them out of the fiery furnace, there was no burntness on them at all. Their hair wasn't singed. They didn't smell a certain way. They were, in other words, untouched. They were not bothered, none whatsoever. The fire did not harm them at all. And that's what's going to happen to you in this quote unquote struggle, trial, tribulation, hardship. There will be no remnants of that struggle. That's how it works out. When you go through and grow through a situation, when you come out of it, nobody will be able to tell what you actually went through. The thing is, when you don't know who you are at core, you'll go through that thing and potentially grow through that thing by complaining, worrying. And by the time you do come out of that thing, you got extra bags under your eyes, you ain't gained some extra weight, you ain't looking right. People could tell, oh, they must have went through something. They ain't been through something. They don't look the same. But if you go through and grow through this learning experience, struggle, hardship with knowing who you are at core, which is who God, then what? You won't be complaining. You'll be smiling in great vibes. And then when you come out, like I said, they're going to say, wait a minute, did you have some work done? You got a glow about you. You looking good. And they won't have no earthly idea that you were almost put out your house. They won't have no earthly idea that your car almost got repoed. They won't have no earthly idea that you was diagnosed with cancer way back when ago, but now you're here. They won't have no idea of what you went through. Why? Because you will not have any remnants of that struggle on you. So now you have to decide, how do you want to go and grow through this learning experience? If you want to grow through it and go through it with knowing who you are at core, then guess what? You will not have any remnants on you, none whatsoever. No one will be able to tell what you just went through. Why? Because you will come out smiles, come out with laughter, come out actually refreshed. Exactly. So listen, go and grow through this thing with knowing who you are at core and allowing you, God, at core to lead and not the mind-biting ego, okay? Y'all get it, got it good, because guess what? You are indeed coming out. And when you come out of this thing, there will be no remnants of that struggle. I hope y'all got it. But if you didn't get it, make sure you rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the mask of smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.